Listen, I'm British, you know. I'm so proud. I've got Winston Churchill talks me to the ring, you know. I'm British. I live in England. I live in East Anglia. I love where I live. The great thing about being a Golden Boy, I can get my experience by fighting in massive battles over in America. Like Richard said, I made 18, 2 world title fights on there. Lee Purdy's fighting for the world title. And it's going to be great, you know. It's only going to benefit me boxing on that show and learning and just boxing and watching the rest of the guys, you know. I learned, it sounds silly, but I learned lots today just watching Amir Khan against Diaz. Just sitting there ringside and watching and picking things up and seeing what to do and seeing what not to do as well sometimes. So, no, yeah, it's going to be great. I live here. I'm going to box here as much as possible because, you know, I'm British and I love it here. That arena today, that atmosphere was unbelievable. Walking out today was just brought tingles to my spine. And I want that as much as possible, but also I want the added benefit of fighting in America and just learning and boxing different guys with different styles, and ultimately I want to become, you know, the best middleweight in the world, and that's only going to benefit me, like I keep saying, by fighting different guys and gaining experience.
Anthony, congratulations on your win. How different was it to fight in amateur without the head guard? How did you find it?
That was great. I loved it. First and foremost, that was just great being back in the ring. You know, that's the best part of the year I haven't boxed for, so I was a little bit apprehensive walking to the ring. That was slightly daunting as well. That was slightly daunting, not knowing what was gonna come. I actually stood in the ring looking for the trainer. Look, when's the head guard going to go on? That was nice. Then I took my vest off, my jacket off, and I just felt light, and that was great. You know, that was really good. It's just, I'm a bit of a showman, and that was just nice, kind of. It sounds silly, but having your body on display, having your body on show, I felt more me, you know. I felt I could kind of get my personality out there a bit more whilst I was fighting. Whereas, obviously, as an amateur, you know, you represent your country, so you always need to kind of. I always thought I had to kind of be a good ambassador for Great Britain because. But now, yeah, now it's more showman, isn't it? Professional boxing, and I think I'm gonna excel in that area.
Great finish, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, I think there's a bit of both. I've been working hard in the gym. I wasn't renowned for being a massive puncher as an amateur. That was obviously I kind of worked on more speed and more movement in and out of my feet. And obviously pro, you know, you need to have a bit more power as a pro. You need to kind of like curl your toes to the canvas and put a bit more spite in it. And that's what I've been working on. And you know, you saw today that I've got that in my locker. Like Richard said, Kieron is a really tough guy. He's very resilient. Only been put down once, stopped once. So no, that was nice to kind of get the knockout. I genuinely didn't think that was going to happen. I thought he was going to extend me the whole 6 rounds. So it's nice. Yeah, it's nice knowing I've got it in my locker, and it's only going to get better. I'm young for middleweight. I'm only 24. I'm quite immature, physically 24 as well. I'm only going to get bigger and better and stronger. So that's nice knowing I've got that now, and it can only get better. And yeah, I'll just throw my hand. I just kind of like threw my hand off the toe, twisting my hips, and just working what I've been just did what I've been working on in the gym. And yeah, I looked better as well because he was throwing a punch, so his head kind of turned. So that looked good. One for the highlight reel.
You got rid of your first night nerves tonight, obviously, and you've done really well.
Thank you.
How far do you think you can go then now?
I want to be the best. You know, I want to be the best. I keep saying that, and listen, I'm not deluded in at all. I'm not a million miles away from that now. I'm a million miles away from, you know, topping big bills and like being like Amir Khan now and selling out arenas. I know I'm a long way from that, but if I keep working really hard in the gym and keep getting better each day, it's going to be a steady progression, you know. And ultimately, I want to become the best. I'm not going to like sit here and say in 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. I'm not going to put a time limit on it. I just want to become the best, and I believe with Golden Boy, you know, they're going to get me the right fights at the right time to aid my progression. And if I work hard in the gym and keep getting a little bit of percentage better each day, before I know it, you know, I'll be fighting for that world title and bringing that back to Britain and defending it. And yeah, hopefully I'll get there one day.
Anthony, Max Film Division. Obviously, you're making your pro debut and you went straight to 6 rounds. Okay, obviously normally we know we start at 4 and work our way up, so are you looking at going up the ranking as progression, or?
Yeah, I think that was the plan. The reason behind that was because I wanted to challenge myself. I always challenge myself. I want to become the best, and I didn't want to like, muck around doing 4-rounders. I've boxed 3-rounders as an amateur. I've boxed all around the world. I've had 150 amateur fights. box the best guys in the world. So I wanted to challenge myself, and I thought, obviously, the calibre of Kieron Gray, he's not as talented as the Ukrainian that I beat at the Olympic Games. He wasn't talented as the German I beat at the Olympic Games. So I thought, if he's not going to bring like the talent aspect to it with his game, I want to challenge myself by doing 6 rounds. That meant training harder. Yeah, so that's a challenge. That's why. But yeah, like you said, I want to move on quite quickly. But it's going to be Rich is he's in charge of my progression, and he's going to like get me the right fights at the right time. And yeah, I believe I'm going to get to the top one day.
Anthony, watching Amir's fight, as you said you did, and up close, did that bring it home to you how hard this game can be?
Yeah, but I walked into this professional game knowing how tough it was. You know, I'm a massive sports fan first and foremost. Any sport, but particularly boxing is a sport I love, so I know how tough it is. And I could have stayed amateur, and I could have done another Olympic cycle and another Olympic cycle after that, keep doing the same things. But I wanted that change, I wanted that challenge. I wanted to challenge myself, and I knew how tough it is. I knew how tough it was going to be, and I watched that fight, like licking my lips, thinking I can't wait to get there. You know, I can't wait to get there and learn those manoeuvres and take the big shots and like use my resilience to kind of get through the rounds like Amir did like splendidly tonight. So I can't wait. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be an up and down journey, but I'm very happy to be on the journey now. I'm ready to kind of progress and move forward.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And I'll see you in Atlantic soon.
Thank you.
You want to move over here?